Welcome to Bags, Buckets, and Bands. I'm Lisa. Today we're just going to do a quick review of the garden, how things are growing, see how things are coming along. And I'm going to open up a package that I got from Stalk and see what the next step will be for this garden. Alright everybody, this is just a little quick update on the garden. I am in the middle of July. Stuff is growing. Yeah, corn is growing, peppers is growing, tomatoes is growing. There's vining all over the place. We got squash vines growing. I believe somebody broke this. Animal broke that because it was on there yesterday. Okay. So really, corn is growing. Peanuts is growing. It's my first one growing, so I don't know what to do with those, but they're growing. Melons is growing. Figs are growing. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to be viable this year. I got one big melon here. I think it's a cantaloupe. Right there. It's growing. I just watered these, so the vines will perk up here in a minute. I pulled the collards after I harvested them. I do got a cabbage growing here. Looks like it got a lot of disease on it though. So I might pull that in a minute. I've harvested some tomatoes. Pulled most of the brassicas. Pulled all the onions. And I'll show you that. I missed these. Got some okra growing. More corn. Cucumbers growing here. Waiting on these beans to grow. Bush beans. Some more corn that I got started late right here, and there's some more corn that's I planted late. Oh, here's a red onion right there, so I'll leave it. So yeah, things are growing in the garden. All right, I'm going to narrate this section, guys, because the little feller was loud in the back. But I caught a sale on Stalk seed starting trays, and this is my first time making an investment in some trays, and I was happy that I was able to get this deal. So what came in a box was supposed to be a seed start of 4 trays, and those 4 trays would each have six cell trays in them. So I'm gonna unbox it and take it out. It came with a seed starting guide and a guide to if you're going to keep record of what's planted. Now, off the bat, the reason why I purchased these is because they had handles. See the handles in the middle? And these trays, or the cells rather, I really wanted some with, in the bottom, you could just poke your finger in the bottom and uh, it will make the plant pop out easy. I really was looking for that because I haven't had that, and it's been hard for a newbie like me to get the plants out of the uh, cells. Even if I had a tool to help me, even if I had a spoon, it always was difficult to get them out. Um, so I was counting as we were going, and I was realizing, wait, I got extra trays here. So it was actually 6 trays that came with it, but only enough cells, the 6 cells, to fit 4, which is what I ordered. Then I also ordered one set of domes to cover, because I didn't need all of the trays to have a dome, and just at least one, um, because as I'll talk about later, I'm getting prepared for the next growing season. So that's all that came in it, and I was bewildered.
Okay, so that I'm not tripping, a set of 4 seed starting kits, black. But I got the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus two extra trays. So I don't know if that was a mistake, um, or what. But I mean, I can use these. I don't plan on making any more purchases um, of these cells, unless of course they're reasonably priced. But if not, I'll just use these for, let me show you. I do got some other trays that maybe I can sit them in. You know, something I can carry this stuff in. Yeah. Now that's if I don't purchase any more cells. I'll go on the website and see if it's economically in my best interest. But yeah. So why did I get this, guys? So let's talk. Okay, sit down and talk. All right. So for those of you that's been watching me from the beginning, you know at my old house, my other house, my old garden, I did not do a fall garden. I had such a big garden that I was completely worn out by the time August came, end of August, early September. I can't remember, but it was the end of that huge garden. And I was like, nah, no fall garden. Not this time. Because I have a manageable garden here at the new garden. And I got to think of a name for this new garden. But I I'm in the mood to do a fall garden. Mostly fall crops. I may overwinter onions, but because I'm a newbie at that, I'm not sure. I'm not sure they can overwinter here in 6B and not freeze like in the middle of December, January. So I may just wait till January to start onions and put them out. early next spring. So I'll see. Overwintering here in 6th Ohio City B, I'm not sure. I'd have to research that. But yeah, so that's the plan. So I'm going to, number one, control the soil in these seed trays. The reason why I think I got off to a rocky start with a lot of and why things are just now, to me, 3 to 4 weeks behind, is because a lot of my stuff was stunted. Now, of course, it was stunted because we had a longer cold spell. But even when it warmed up, it took at least a month for the green peppers to start growing, a month for the cucumbers to start growing. Tomatoes was behind schedule. Everything's behind schedule. So um, a lot of that I had to do with the soil, in my opinion, and the seeds. You know, I watched Miss Diva Jones. She did discuss the seeds that came from a lot of these um, popular seed companies that people weren't having success with, and I restarted seeds 2 or 3 times. And that's something I didn't have to do last year, my first year. As a matter of fact, because I only used one soil, which was the starter mix. That's all I used, starter mix. I didn't put any compost in it. I didn't put anything. And it was mostly cocoa pure. So I had more success with it. So for the fall garden, which is going to be mostly brassicas, I'm going to do broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, collards, kale. I'm going to try again Brussels sprout. I pulled the Brussels sprouts here, not knowing that it takes at least 100 days. I pulled it too early, guys. It didn't look healthy, so I pulled it. But all of it was stunted. All of it was stunted. So it it didn't grow well. So, but I'm going to retry it in the fall garden. What else I'm going to do? I think that's it. So by the time I get these seeds started, and they mature to a healthy, plant that I can transplant, hopefully all of this is out here is harvested, and we're done with the summer, and that's the plan. So I'm excited to try a fall garden, have some success on my own seeds with brassicas, because a lot of the success I had out here this year with the brassicas was plants that I purchased at the store. Nah, I want to learn how to do it successfully on my own. Nothing wrong with buying the plant, because I've already had cooked some collards this summer and enjoyed them. But it's for my own knowledge and my own skill that I want to learn how to grow baskets from seeds. And the past 2 gardens, I only had 2 gardens. I've only grown it in the summer in the heat, and the bugs always, unfortunately, I could never successfully get a good harvest from that. If it wasn't the aphids, then it was the mildew. If it wasn't the mildew, then it was the cabbage worms. So, you know, I think I got a good chance with a fall garden, and I'm going to give it a try. Caught these, like I said, these trays on sale. They were $14.97 each, or you can get a deal of a set of 4 for $75. And then once the $75 are, you get free shipping. And then I used a coupon code with $10 off, which brought it to $60 something for 4 trays. And I use our Freedom Songs code because that's where I saw these exact trays. I love them. They had handles, and taking, you know, seeds in and out of the house or in and out of the greenhouse. Um, I wanted something I can carry. So these are really good and sturdy. And you got to make an investment because every year I'm buying these cheap seed trays, and by the end of I got they're halfway. I'm throwing them in the trash because they're split, they're broke, they're crumbling. When you pull the seedlings out, they break. It's Get you some good seed trays, and you don't have to buy anymore. So that's what I'm planning on doing. I love the fact that these are individual domes because not everything needs a dome. The whole tray don't need a dome, or it's really nice. It's really nice. Now you don't have to. I noticed that these domes and these kind of trays are they sell them in different brands. You don't have to get a green stock. You can get an Amazon special if they got get that. But make sure it is sturdy. The plastic is good and hardy, and you can't break it. If you drop it don't break. If you bend it, invest in it. If you are first year, second year Gardner, learn from me. You're going to have to invest in some good, sturdy gardening tools, good, sturdy gardening equipment, so that you're not constantly spending money. All right, that's it for this video, guys. I'll be back on another video to show you what I do end up planning. Or you can walk through. I can walk through you with what I'm going to use to do my seed trays. Yeah, that's it for this unboxing of the green stalk seed starting trays. I love it. They're beautifully made and worth the money. It's on sale on it right now, guys, so go ahead and catch it if you can, because they said they had limited supply left, which makes sense why maybe they sent me some extra trays. But I'm going to use them. All right, tell a friend. This old lady's still spending money on this garden. She's still harvesting. She's still learning, and I love it. See you in the next one.